What's up, everybody? Today we're in Bradenton. We're going to be checking out a botanical garden that I've never been to before. I think it's called Palma Sola. The name will be in the description below. They got a nice tropical fruit section, and we're just going to go walk around, show you guys how beautiful this garden is and the fruit trees here. Something I hear a lot of people say is, oh, I only want ornamental plants. And ornamental plants are great, and fruit trees are also ornamental, and fruit trees also flower as well. I hear a lot of people say, oh, I only want ornamentals, oh, I only want something that flowers. Well, fruit tree has way more use than that, and it does all those things as well. Some monstera in a pot they're trying to get to grow up those palms. They got a really nice butterfly garden over here. So right here we have a Mame sapote tree, and you can see those are its flowers there. There's more flowers here. And what's unique about this tree is from flower to fruit is around 2 years. The fruit actually sits and develops on the wood of this plant for 18 to 24 months on average, and you can really taste it in that fruit. This is one of our favorite fruits. It's like a whole entire meal. It's literally like a dessert. But it grows kind of wonky. I like the way it grows, and it flowers on the bark. It's called a florist, but that's a really good fruit. They got bananas here. Those are probably dwarf namois if I had to guess. Nice dwarf Pickering mango. And we can see there's a wrap of whatever kind of bananas they are. Here's another little rack. There's a peanut butter fruit tree. It's got a couple of fruits on it. You can see all the seeds on the ground. The animals like them. Something's been eating them. I really like this fruit too. It's like avocado. It's high in fats. This looks like some kind of mulberry. I'm not sure what variety of mulberry. It's got a couple fruits up there on it though. Nice Barbados cherry or acerola cherry, and then some kind of avocado next to it. We'll go check out this other section. They got a trellis here with some kind of grape growing on it. I'm not sure what kind of grape. This jackfruit looks like it was cut back a lot. It's got a nice trunk on it though. It's definitely fruited, and if you look, it's got a bunch of male flowers on it all over. Male flowers. Here's a nice black sapote chocolate pudding fruit. These are actually related to persimmons, so they're ripe this time of year here. Really nice. Here's a nice olive tree here. I like their foliage and their bark. I'm still yet to see olives, but I know you can fruit them in Central Florida. Papaya absolutely loaded up with fruit. They've got this nice purple stem too. I'm not sure what variety this is, but it's pretty. Wow, look at this. Big Grimachama. Look at that bark. That's some really hard wood. It's one of the taller ones I've ever seen. And over here they got 3 different star fruits, it looks like. And they are just absolutely loaded with fruit. Look at all those fruits set in there. They're kind of hard to see because they're green right now, but they're just loaded with fruit. The branches are being weighed down. There's so much fruit. Here's another one over here. Same thing, just loaded with fruit absolutely everywhere. Another one too. It's absolutely loaded with fruit, every branch. Star fruits are awesome. There's a lychee tree. It's not looking the happiest, but it's doing good. It's definitely been here for a long time. I got a nice dragon fruit pitaya growing up this palm. Looks like they had a sugar apple, but it's no longer here. Here's a Malabar chestnut tree. Pretty big. So we're just doing a quick walkthrough. We're not going to show off the whole garden, just this fruit tree section. There's a nice tamarind. It's got some fruit up in there. I really like this one's foliage and growth. It's beautiful. And it looks like they had a lot more stuff, but it's not here anymore. Peach tree used to be there. Macadamia nut. Loquat. I guess this is African bread nut. I'm not sure actually though. There's a really pretty one here. It's flowering right now. It's an ice cream bean. I'm not sure what variety this is, but this tree is very fast growing and it's a pioneer species. It can take the full sun and it's a nitrogen fixer. It's really good to plant in agroforestry systems as a shade tree and just chop and drop. They got a little star cherry bush, Patanga tuba. Here they have a noni fruit. This is definitely a superfood. Very medicinal, more of a medicinal fruit than an edible fruit, but it is edible. We got a nice passion fruit trunks. And I see one little tiny passion fruit, but it's heavy. It's full of juice. Well, that was a frog. This one's worth showing off. This is the Dovialis hybrid, the tropical apricot. I don't know a lot of people selling this. I know Flying Fox Fruit sells this. I have one. And they're like little miniature peaches is kind of how they taste. And they look like peaches too. They got fuzzy skin on them. But this tree is just absolutely loaded. And they fruit so fast and they fruit for most of the year. If you've had a Dovialis before, the Quintonbella or the Ceylon gooseberry, that one is very, very sour. This one is maybe sometimes still has a little sour to it, but it's definitely a lot more sweet. I recommend this one a lot, and look how prolific it is. It's beautiful. It's like they have an actual breadfruit over there. And here, there's a nice Canistel, Trompo. This is one of my favorite varieties of Canistel. And probably one of my favorite trees here, just for its shape and beauty, is this Kaimito tree. And it's kind of weird. It should be flowering right now, or holding fruit already. But I don't see any flowers or fruit. So maybe it's a seedling and hasn't fruited yet. But this tree is just so beautiful. There's a nice sized Suriname cherry hedge over there. A couple more Malabar chestnuts in here. And then it looks like they've got a lot more dwarf mangoes. I love the shape of these mangoes. They got a nice thick trunk and not a lot of foliage. They definitely prune these back from getting hit by hurricanes and just keeping them manageable. There's a bigger one. Nice avocado tree here. It's a crazy looking moringa tree here. And if you guys don't know a lot about moringa, it's really the only supplement vitamin you need to take. It's the most nutritious plant in the whole entire world. The whole entire thing's edible. The roots, the bark, the leaves, the flowers, the pods it makes, everything. It really is just a miracle. I recommend taking a supplement of this, and even if you live in a northern climate, I would have this plant in a pot as a perennial. Or sorry, I would have this plant in a pot as an annual, even up north in colder climates. It's that worth it. This is I'm not exactly sure. I would guess it's a Malay apple. Looks like a Malay apple to me. This one here is our favorite tasting fruit. If I could focus on a fruit to grow commercially, this would be the one right here, a chacharu. It's a type of mangosteen, but not the purple mangosteen that's very popularized. This one's even better than the purple mangosteen. It's an orange one. It's Garcinia boliviana. But unfortunately, from seed, there's not a lot of people grafting these. From seed, they take 7 to 10 years. So, but this one's got a nice thick trunk. It's been here for a while. So this is the far south side of the property, and we're out of the little fruit tree zone, but there's still a couple edible plants around. And this video isn't going to be super informational. It's just to show off this botanical garden, and if you're ever in this area, I would definitely stop and check it out. So this place has a lot more potential. They could be planting a lot more stuff, and I recommend that they do. They got a lot of space for it. They are very close to the coast, so I'm sure they kind of have to be somewhat picky on what they can plant. They're probably like a mile from very brackish water. I'm sure at a certain point, maybe even some of these ponds are a little salty. They kind of have like a nice desert area over here with lots of succulents, and it's terraced out with rocky soil. So if you're growing your moringa right, and you're pruning it a lot, that's what it wants, it honestly starts to not look so good and be so happy if you're not pruning it and harvesting it. But this is how big they can be. Thanks for watching this video. If you guys are ever in this area, I definitely recommend this botanical garden. It's beautiful. There's a lot to see. We didn't go through everything, but we just focused on the fruit tree area. That's it for this video, guys. Have a good day.